Okay, good afternoon to everybody. Today we will start another part of an equation. This is the third part of chapter equations, quadratic equations. You must know what is quadratic equations. The quadratic equations are x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. This equation, these types of equation is called quadratic equation. Now, in previous lecture, we have studied about quadratic equation. Today, we'll try to understand the formation of equation, how to form equation. Okay, so formation of equation. You must know this is the actually formula of quadratic equation: x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. These types of equation is called quadratic equation, and we have solved it and derived this formula in our previous lecture. X equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Actually, a is the coefficient of x square and b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant term here. Okay, now we can, using this formula, we can solve these types of example. Suppose first example, 3x square plus 5x minus 7 equals to 0. Here coefficient of a what, comparing with this 3, a equals to 3, and comparing with this equation, standard form of quadratic, b x equals to what, 5, and c equals to what, minus 7. Just putting here a b c values, we get this. Similarly, for this example, we can use this formula for finding value of x. Here now comparing with the this equation with the standard form of quadratic equation, x square coefficient what, a, and here x square coefficient what, minus 1. Okay, this is why a equals to minus 1, and x coefficient what, minus 6, so b equals to minus 6, and constant term what, 8. Now putting the ABC values in this formula, okay, we get this line. Just simplifying, we get the two roots of the equation. That means solution of this equation, and these two roots or solution of this equation will be the solution will be of this equation. Okay, so this is the actually standard form of quadratic equation, and this is the formula for finding roots of these types of quadratic equation. Just using a, b, c. A means any real numbers, b means also any real number, c means any real numbers. So these types of using the a, b, c and arranging these types of equation, the unknown number of equations. So just using this formula, we can solve it. So remember it. This is the quadratic equation: x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. You must know how many roots here. Two roots. One is x1, another is x2. So if we consider first root is x1 and second root is x2, then the solution will be what, minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. We can write like this also. Okay, so remember it, sum of the roots x1 plus x2, sum of the roots will be minus b by a. B means what, coefficient of x, and a means coefficient of x square. So sum of the roots what will be, minus b by a, and product of the roots, that means multiplication of the roots, x1 and x2 multiplied, will be c by a. We have to use this formula, remember it. For any quadratic equation, sum of the roots will be minus b by a, and product of the roots will be c by a. We have to remember these two formula. A means what, actually coefficient of x square, and b means coefficient of x, and c means what, constant term of quadratic equation. So the quadratic formula, this is the actually quadratic formula for finding roots of the equation: x equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Here a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant term, you must know. So we can solve these types of equation just using this formula. I have already discussed. In first equation, a equals to what, coefficient of x square what, 1, and coefficient of x what, so b equals to 5, and c constant term what, c equals to 3. Just putting in the formula for finding x, we get ABC. Just putting ABC values in this, we get roots of the equation. Similarly, for the second one, a equals to what, 5, and b equals to what, minus 2. Okay, b equals to minus 2, and c equals to what, minus 7. Constant term. Just putting this ABC in our required formula, we get the roots of the equation x1 and x2. Just using calculator, you can solve easily these types of quadratic equation. This is the actually nature of the roots. In our previous lecture, we have discussed it more precisely. Now, I am talking about this quadratic equation and the formation of equation. In this slide, you must know there are two roots. Suppose the roots are alpha and beta. Okay, alpha and beta. X1, X2 maybe. You can take any one, alpha, beta, or x1, x2. So if two roots alpha and beta, then of this quadratic equation, x square plus bx plus c equals to 0 is called quadratic equation, because highest power of variable what? 2. This is second degree polynomial equation of one variable. Remember it. Second degree equation of one variable is called quadratic equation. You can write down the definition. What is quadratic equation? Second degree polynomial of one variable is called quadratic equation. So for a is greater than 0 and for a is less than 0, we get the nature of the roots. That means if b square minus 4ac, this is the discriminant. Okay, this is the b square minus 4ac is the discriminant in this formula. B square minus 4ac discriminate the nature of the roots. What will be the real or imaginary or unequal? So b square minus 4ac, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then the two real roots and distinct roots. If a is less than 0, then it will be also two real and distinct roots. So if equal 0, discriminant 0, then there will be only one roots which coincides. Both roots are coincides. This is why we get only one roots. So in that case also we get both equal roots. But b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then we get imaginary roots. Two roots, but it will be what? Imaginary roots. This is the graphical depiction. And in this case, if a is less than 0 and b square minus 4ac less than 0, then both roots will be imaginary. Remember it. So now what will be the formation of equation of quadratic equation? Suppose this is the quadratic equation and roots are what? Alpha and beta. Alpha, beta. Alpha is the one solution and beta is the another solution. There are two solutions of this equation. So one is alpha and other is beta. So sum of the roots what will be? Alpha plus beta what will be? Minus b by a. And alpha into beta what will be? C by a. Okay. Alpha plus beta what? Sum of the roots minus b by a. And product of the roots what will be? C by a. Remember it. You have to note down it and write it in your copy. Sum of the roots alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a. And product of the roots what? C by a. C is the constant term, a is the coefficient of x square, and b is the coefficient of x. So quadratic equation in roots form, we can write this quadratic equation in this way: x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equals to 0. This equation can be written as this. Okay, so we can also say x square minus sum of the roots, alpha plus beta means what? Sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. Alpha into beta means what? Product of the roots equals to 0. So this is the main formula for formation of equation. Remember it. For example, how to form an equation. Okay, suppose this is an example. Suppose alpha beta are the roots of this equation. X square minus twice x plus 3 equals to 0. Form the quadratic equation whose roots are these. There are 4 parts. We have to find out first of all this. Okay, so the given equation is what? X square minus twice x plus 3. Given that alpha beta are the roots of the equation. Actually this condition is given. Alpha beta are the roots of the equation what? X square minus twice x plus 3 equals to 0. Understand? Now we have to find the equation whose roots are this alpha beta, alpha plus 3 and beta plus 3. We have to find out this the equation whose roots are these two. Okay, whose roots are alpha plus beta and beta plus 3. Now first of all, the sum of the roots what will be? Sum of the roots of equation alpha plus beta what? Minus
b by a.
Minus b by a. That means what will be? Minus b by a. Okay, minus b by a means what? Minus 2 by a means what? 1. A means what? 1. Okay, minus b means minus 2. Okay, b means minus 2. B means minus 2. Minus 2 by 1. This equals to what actually? 2. Okay. Sum of the roots minus b by a. B means what? Minus 2. Okay. Here b equals to, here a equals to 1. B equals to minus 2. C equals to 3. Comparing with the standard form of quadratic equation. Okay. So sum of the roots what? Minus b by a. A equals to what? Minus b by a. Minus b by a. Minus b by a. Minus b by a. Now you can understand. So sum of the roots what? Minus b by a. B means what? Minus 2 from this equation, and a means 1. This is why we get only 2. So product of the roots what will be? C by a. Product of the roots what? C by a. Okay, C by a. This equals to what will be? 3 by 1. This equals to what? 3. So product of the roots C by a equals to what? 3. C means what? Constant term. A means coefficient of x square. So product of the roots will be what? 3. Now we have to find out the equation of whose roots are these two. Okay, alpha plus beta and beta plus 3. Alpha plus 3 and beta plus 3. There is a little mistake. This will be alpha plus 3. Okay, alpha plus 3 and beta plus 3. We have to find out the now for part 1, the sum of the new roots of the required equation is sum of the roots what will be? Alpha plus 3 plus beta plus 3. That means alpha plus beta plus 6. Now alpha plus beta equals to what was? 2. Okay, so 2 plus 6 equals to what? 8. Now sum of new roots what? 8. Now product of new roots what will be? Alpha plus 3 into beta plus 3. Okay, beta plus 3. Now beta, this is the beta plus 3. Okay, now multiplying alpha plus 3 into beta plus 3, what will be? Alpha beta 3 into alpha plus beta 3 3 9. Okay, now alpha beta what was? Alpha beta equals to what was? 3. Then 3 alpha plus beta what was? Alpha plus beta equals to 2. Okay, so we get only 18. 3 plus 6 plus 9 equals to what? 18. This equals to 18. Okay, so sum of the new roots what? 8, and product of the new roots what? 18. Now we know the required equation is what will be? Is equal to alpha. This will be x square minus sum of the new roots into x plus product of the new roots equals to 0. This was the actually what? Formula for finding formation of equation. Now x square, this x square, sum of the new roots what was? Sum of the new roots 8. Okay, 8 into x, 8 into x. Product of the new roots what? 18 equals to 0. This is the new form of equation. This is the actually result. Pull the now another part, twice alpha minus 3 beta, thrice alpha minus twice alpha beta. Okay, we have to find out the second part. Now the sum of the new roots of the recurrent equation was what will be? Twice alpha minus thrice beta plus thrice alpha minus twice beta. This will be actually twice beta. Twice beta. Okay. So sum of the roots, sum of the new roots, what will be? 5 alpha minus 5 beta. 5 common, alpha minus beta can be written as a square root alpha minus beta whole square. Okay. Then a minus b whole square formula what? A plus b whole square minus 4ab, corollary of identity. Okay. So alpha plus beta what was? Sum of the roots what was? Sum of the roots of the original equation what? 2. And product of the original equation what? Given equation what? Product of the original equation what was? Alpha into beta. Alpha into beta what was? 3. Okay. So just putting 3, 4, 12. Then we get square root over minus 8. And this can be written as 10 into root over minus 2. Okay. This is the sum of the root. Now again, the product of the new roots what will be? Just multiplication. Okay. Just multiplying this. We can write alpha square plus beta square taking common 6. A square plus b square formula what? A square plus b square. A plus b whole square minus twice ab. Okay. This will be a plus b whole square a plus b whole square minus a plus b whole square a plus b whole square a plus b whole square minus twice ab. A square plus b square equals to what? A plus b whole square minus twice ab. Okay, now correct. So alpha square plus beta square equals to what? Alpha plus beta whole square minus twice alpha beta. Then minus 13. Then we get alpha plus beta equals to what? Sum of the given roots what? 2. And product of the given roots what? 3. Then we get 51. This is the product of the new roots. Therefore the required equation what will be? X square minus sum of the new roots into x plus product of the new roots equals to 0. X square, sum of the new roots what was? Minus 10i. I is the actually imaginary number into x. Product of the roots equals to what? 1. Into x plus product of the roots equals to 0. This is the actually result. Suppose another easier example, form the equation whose roots are 6, 7 and 5 plus root over 13. Okay, this 5 plus root over 13. Now the quadratic equation whose roots are 6, 7, what will be? X square minus x, sum of the roots plus product of the roots. Okay, just easily we can find sum of the roots and product of the roots. This is the result. For the second one, 5 plus root over 13. The quadratic and 5 minus root over 13, these two roots, new roots. The quadratic equation whose roots are this and this will be what? X square minus sum of the roots plus product of the roots. Very easy. Root 3 cancel. 5 plus 5 what? 10. And the multiplication of this what will be 22. Now example 22. If alpha and beta be the roots of this equation x square minus bx plus q equals to 0, find the equation whose roots are 1 by alpha square plus and 1 by beta square. Again B number, if alpha and beta be the roots of this equation, find the equation whose roots are alpha square and beta square. Now first A, we are given equation what? Alpha beta be the roots of equation what? X square plus px plus q equals to 0. So sum of the roots what will be? Minus b by a. Minus b means what? Minus p. Okay, a means what? 1. So minus p by 1 equals to what? Minus p. Now product of the roots what will be? Alpha into beta what will be? C by a. C means what? Q. A means 1. So C by a means what? Q by 1. Q, that means product of the roots will be what? Q. So sum of the new roots what will be? New roots this 1 by alpha square and 1 by beta square. So sum of new roots what will be? 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square. This equals to taking LCM, alpha square into beta square, we get alpha square plus beta square. Now alpha square plus beta square equal to what? A square plus b square formula, a plus b whole square minus twice ab. Okay. Now just putting alpha plus beta equals to minus p and alpha into beta equals to q, we get this one. Similarly, product of the new roots what will be? 1 by alpha square into 1 by beta square. That means 1 by alpha square beta square. Alpha square beta square means what? Alpha beta whole square. Alpha beta what? Q. So q square. 1 by q square. Putting these values. Now the equation of the roots whose roots are this and this is x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. Product of the roots is this equals to 0. Now multiplying q square on both sides, we get this equation. Multiplying q square on both sides. This is the new equation of the new roots. Okay, now example 29. This is the part of a formation of equations. Okay, how to form equations using the roots of quadratic equation. So if alpha and beta are the roots of twice x square minus 4x plus 1 equals to 0 from the equation whose roots are alpha square plus beta and beta square plus alpha. That means we have to make the equation, quadratic equation using these two roots. Okay, so we are given alpha beta are the roots of this given equation. Okay, this is the quadratic equation, remember it. We can compare it with what? X square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a equals to what? 2 and b equals to what? Minus 4 and c equals to constant term 1. So the sum of the roots what? Sum of the roots of given equation what will be? Minus b by a. Okay, minus 4 by 2. A means 2 and b equals to what? Minus 4. This is why according to the formula of sum of the roots will be what? Minus b by a. So we get only 2. 4 and 2 cut. Minus minus plus. So 2. And product of the roots what will be? C by a. C means what here? C means 1. And a means 2. This is why alpha into beta what? Half. Now the required equation is x square minus x sum of the roots plus product of the roots equals to 0. You must know this formula. Okay. So the sum of the roots of the required equation will be sum of the roots this alpha square plus beta square plus alpha. Okay. Sum of this can be written as, just arranging, alpha square plus beta square can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus twice ab. Okay. A square plus b square formula what? A plus b whole square minus twice ab plus alpha plus beta. Okay. Now just putting this alpha plus beta equals to 2 and alpha into beta equals to half here. We get 2 square minus 2 into the alpha into beta means what? Half plus alpha plus beta what? 2. So after simplifying we get only 5. Now product of the roots what will be? Alpha square plus beta into beta square plus alpha. Okay. So just multiplying alpha square into beta square into alpha what? Alpha cube, and beta into beta square what? Beta cube, and beta into alpha what? Alpha beta. Now now there is a formula a cube plus b cube. A cube plus B cube formula what? A plus B whole cube minus thrice AB into A plus B formula. Just using here. Now alpha square into beta square what? Alpha beta whole square, and this is alpha beta. Now putting the values of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Just alpha into beta equals to half, and alpha plus beta equals to 2, and alpha into beta means half, alpha plus beta into 2 plus this is the half also. Just simplifying, taking LCM 2, we get 23/4. So the required equation will be x square into sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equals to 0. Now multiplying by 4 on both sides, we get this equation, which is the required equation. So again, example 30, if alpha and beta are the roots of the given equation, quadratic equation, x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Quadratic equation. What is quadratic equation? Second degree equation of one variable is called quadratic equation. Second variable, second degree equation of one variable, because highest power of x is 2. This is why it is second degree equation, and only one variable x is used here. So second degree equation of one variable is called quadratic equation. This is the definition of quadratic equation. So now we have to form the equation whose roots are this. First one this, and second one is this. Now for the first one, since the alpha beta are the roots of the given equation, this, so sum of the roots will be what? Minus b by a, and product of the roots will be c by a. So the required equation will be, this is the formula for finding a formation of equation. So x square minus x into sum of the roots plus product of the roots equals to 0. Now sum of the roots, what will be? Alpha by beta plus alpha. This is given roots. Now taking LCM, least common multiple. So we get alpha square plus beta square divided by alpha into beta. Now this is another formula, a square plus b square. To put this formula, we have to use this formula, a plus b whole square minus twice ab. Okay. Now just alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a, and alpha into beta equals to what? C by a. Putting this. Okay. And this alpha beta means what? C by a. And this alpha plus beta means b by a whole square minus b by a whole square. Okay. So alpha into beta equals to what? Only c by a. Now taking LCM a square in the numerator, and then we get b square minus twice a divided by sc. Okay. Since the fraction divided by fraction, so after multiplication, the denominator fraction of denominator will be inverse. That means it become a by c. Okay. So one a will be cancelled. So we get only this one. Now product of the roots is very easy. Alpha into beta, alpha by beta into beta by alpha. Just cutting. Okay. We get only one value. Now using this formula, we can find the required equation. X square minus x into sum of the roots. This is the value of sum of the roots plus product of the roots 1. This is the value of the product of the roots. This is now multiplying SC by on both sides. Multiplying by SC on both sides. We get this is the required equation. Okay. Similarly for the second one, okay, same equation, same roots are given. Just you have to find out the equation of these roots. Okay. Now sum of these two roots, 1 by ax plus b, 1 by alpha x plus b plus 1 by beta plus b. Just taking sum of this. Now taking LCM, a alpha plus b into a beta plus b. Okay, just multiplying these two, we get this one. Then in numerator we get a into alpha plus beta plus 2 into b. Now putting alpha plus beta equals to what? Minus b by a. Okay, alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a, and alpha into beta equals to what? C by a. Just putting these values here. A into alpha plus beta equals to what? Minus b by a, and twice b a square. Alpha into beta what? C by a b. Alpha plus beta equals to what? Minus b by a plus b square. Now just taking a cancel. So minus b plus twice b what? Only b. Now here a cancel and a cancel. Then we get only SC, because this b square and this b square will be cancelled. Okay. A cancel. So we get minus b square here. So minus b square plus b square will be what? B square will be cancelled. And a cancel. So you get only SC. This is the S square. Okay. So this is the sum of the roots. Now similarly, product of the roots will be this. Product of the roots will be just multiplying this I alpha into this a beta plus b. Okay, we get a b into this 2 multiplication. So just multiplying these two, we get this one, and arranging ab common, then we can put the value of alpha into beta, c by a, alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a. Then similarly we get 1 by sc. A cancel, so we get only sc, and a cancel. This is the minus b square and plus b square. Minus b square plus b square will be b square will be cancelled. So only sc. 1 by sc is the product of the roots. Now from the formation of equations formula, x square minus x into sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is what? This. Plus product of the roots. Product of the roots value is this, equals to 0. So sc into x square minus bx plus 1 equals to 0. Multiplying by sc on both sides. Okay. This is the required equation. So this is the example 30. For example of formation of equation. If alpha and beta are the roots of x square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then form the equation whose roots are number 1 alpha by beta and beta by alpha, and second one is 1 by a alpha plus b and 1 by a beta plus b. Okay, this is the number 2. Now the given equation is number 1. Right. The given equation is x square plus bx plus c equals to 0, whose roots are alpha and beta. Okay. Whose roots are alpha and beta. So therefore alpha plus beta equals to what will be? Minus b by a, and product of the roots will be what? C by a for the given quadratic equation. Okay. Now sum of new roots. New roots what? Alpha by beta and beta by alpha equals to what will be? Alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. Okay. So this is the sum of the new roots for us. Okay. And this equals to what will be? Taking LCM alpha into beta, then we get alpha square plus beta square. Okay. So after this line, we can write what? A square plus b square formula what? A plus b whole square. A plus b whole square minus twice ab. Okay. Now we can put alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a, and alpha into beta equal to what? C by a. So after this line, we can write alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a. Okay, minus b by a whole square minus 2 into c by a. Okay, then this equals to c by a alpha into beta. So this means what? B square by a square minus twice c divided by a divided by c by a. Okay, so from this line we can write, taking LCM, a square, we get b square minus twice ac. Okay, divided by c by a. This equals to b square minus 2sc divided by a square minus, this will be inverse a by c. Okay, now after a and a square will be one a will be cancelled for this a, so we can write b square minus 2sc divided by a sc. Okay, so this is the sum of new roots, sum of the new roots. Okay, this is the sum of the new roots. You watching? Sum of the new roots.